Welcome. This is the Neurodivergent Psychic Guide. My name is Michelle, and I'm here to guide you in everything and anything spiritual from a neurodivergent point of view. So, why is that even relevant? Well, if you're neurodivergent like me, you have probably had a ton of interests, a lot of projects that might be perceived as failed or unfinished, or the feeling of not fitting in because you're different and that made you feel wrong. But this video is to tell you that I believe you have a superpower, because if you want to use your psychic abilities, which I do believe we are all born with, that broad field of interest that you have been diving into. Maybe you've had a lot of different jobs, maybe you've had so many disappointing experiences where you felt you did wrong or where you didn't understand things, but those have led you to question, to dive into, to research, to analyze, and that gives you so much knowledge that most people don't have. So even if you feel like you don't get it, you get so much more than most people. And that is why, in terms of using your psychic abilities, your healing powers, anything that has to do with energy, the wanting to say a lot of things that doesn't come out right, and not banging yourself on the head, because we tend to talk before we think, and sometimes the words are not formed yet. So, to get back on topic, all these things that you have been through and that may or may not have made you feel wrong or outside, that is what I do believe is very beneficial when it comes to all of these areas in spiritual living, in working in the spiritual areas of, it could be mediumship, it could be healing, it could be clairvoyance, whatever might interest you, because we have a better dictionary, we have more images, we have more words, we have experienced so many things that makes it easier for us to understand what comes to us. So for me personally, I get a lot of emotions, and since I have, so this is one of the areas I wish I didn't have that much knowledge, but I have had a lot of trauma in my life. But that means that when I'm with a client as a psychic, as a clairvoyant, like I coach people intuitively, so I have coaching certificates, more than one, because I never stop learning and I love to dive in and just know more until the next topic starts to interest me. But I find that I can recognize, so if I am in someone's energy and I'm trying to find out what they're struggling with, I can recognize it, because sometimes I get images that I don't understand, and that's I've never experienced this before, but mostly I have. So good and bad and everything. The good thing for us is we have probably at some point read about it, seen a movie about it, heard about it, looked into it, or felt it, and that is why it's easier for us. So I believe that, okay, so for one, we are all born with the abilities. Just like some people are better at learning a lot of languages, some people are better at the math part, we have different abilities. Like some might become an amazing medium but might not be a good healer because they have their focus on the medium part, the mediumship. And for me, I started off as a healer and thought, oh my god, why we can all do this, why aren't we all healers? But I actually more prefer to do like clairvoyant coaching, and but I do also give healing, but it's more fun to me to get the messages, because sometimes that can help people. So whatever interests you and how you want to use your gifts, your abilities, or develop them, your neurodivergence might actually be the I don't know what to call it. Like it's what can help you easier and better. Just do it. I mean, just understand, just know. So many times I've taken a course, like I have courses in healing, I have courses in clairvoyance, in coaching and stuff, and people are like, but why are you on this course when you can just do it? And it's not that I had learned to do a lot of these things. I just instinctively knew how to do it. It came natural to me. And then other things are like, if I'm not interested or I don't know why I might need it, it won't stick. And I even have a master's degree in IT. And it's not that there's something wrong with my brain as such. I just don't think the way that normal people think. I really need to find something relevant. I need to know the why. And maybe you haven't found your why yet if you're not using your amazing powers. So I challenge or encourage you to try to write, just journal wise, or in the comments, like, what are your greatest challenges when it comes to living spiritually or finding what is your purpose in life? But also for you to see, how can this benefit me? Where has it already benefited me that I might not have been aware of? Because it's there. So for me, like, I got my diagnosis, I have ADHD, and I'm on the autism spectrum as well, which thank God has helped me stay on track, because I needed things to be the right way, and there's one that's wrong and one that's right, which I'm working very hard to get out of now. But when I got my diagnosis almost 2.5 years ago, I suddenly started to look at myself as not the power woman who had like a million things that she was capable of, always working on a new project, always knowing everything, always daring and just doing. And suddenly I started looking at what that ADHD part of me had of I don't know what to call it, but I saw the unfinished projects instead of all the started projects that led me to something that was more fun, or more like, every unfinished project probably was the best for me, because I would have finished it if it gave me enough excitement and joy in my life. And I started something new and I build upon it and build upon it. But it took me a long time after my diagnosis to forgive myself and even cherish all the projects I had started, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have this amazing treasure. Well, now my tongue isn't it? Treasure chest? I teach English. This is embarrassing. Treasure chest of knowledge that I can use for so many things. So I love my brain some days. Some days I hate it. I don't like to hate. I don't want to hate. But it can be annoying when suddenly you know everything you want to say and you're on the track, and suddenly poof, it's just gone and something new starts rolling. And I always have a song that's on repeat, and sometimes I get a new song and a new song and new impressions. You probably know it. So start cherishing the good things and see what good can come out of the things that you today perceive as the bad things. Because even the hard, the tough, the challenging experiences you have had, somehow they have brought you to a place where you can benefit, even if it doesn't feel so. So there's a learning, a lesson in everything. And of course, I have tarot, and the card for this video actually I had two cards. One of them was co-create your world, knowing that you count, that you have purpose in this world. So I asked, what do I want to give with this video? And I do want to give you that, a chance to be a part of a new world. Let's co-create a world where it's okay to be different, because different creates new things, and we definitely need higher vibration, more love, more empathy and understanding. And the other card is fun, because what you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is in fact the irritation you need to take the great leap. And I get so many experiences with that irritation, and I luckily always ask myself, what is the lesson? What do I need to learn? So every time you ask yourself, why does this always happen to me? Ask again, but look inside. What do you need to learn? What didn't you learn the last time? Because it will continue to happen until you take the lesson in. So use your superpower, love everything that comes to you, use your intuition, and hopefully you will thrive, and I will do my best to share my knowledge, my experiences, everything I have, so that you hopefully become that amazing, spiritual, neurodivergent, whatever, healer, psychic, medium that you were meant to be. Or maybe just use it for yourself to live a life that is more authentic, happy, and that fits your brain, your energy, your soul. So my best wishes for you, and thank you for watching. I hope that you will share some feedback if something felt right. Hopefully something inspired you, and if you have a topic you'd love me to go over, then please write it, and I can be inspired as well, because this is my wish to co-create a world for us neurodivergents, for all spiritual people, and for everyone who desires or need or longs for a world where it's okay to be different and still fit in, because there's room enough for all of us. Love and light, that sounds so cliche. I haven't found my my words for this, but hugs and kisses, love and light. Until next time, thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment. I would love to have you follow me, so that we can get to know each other better. See, I make these small mistakes, and I have decided not to delete them. It could be it would probably make my videos better, but I want you, all of you out there who are so used to making what others perceive as mistakes or errors or wrong things, I want you to see them as okay, because I still am the same person. I still have the same value. My intelligence is the same, even if I make the mistakes, and it's okay. It's okay. Love you. I send you all my best wishes, hopes, and energy for a beautiful future, and take care. Bye bye.